We don't want Pokemon games.
So I feel like whenever Pokemon breathes now, we get a million Twitter posts.
Bro, is that Heart Gold Soul Silver, bro?
Of something like this tweet just popping up. Just Pokemon in an unflattering screenshot of the most recent trailer, and then just in a massive immersive Xenoblade game. It's exclusively Xenoblade because it's Monolith Soft. One of my good friends, Philly.
No, bro. It's we exclusively talk about Monolith and Xenoblade because it's on a Nintendo Switch console. That's the thing that you got to remember. We specifically talk about it because they're both on the same console. And if you look at the difference between the two, it's so night and day. And then Game Freak making games run laggy as shit with these shitty textures, but Xenoblade does it in a way where everything is detailed and looks crazy nice.
Beats You actually retweeted this tweet and tweeted out his own thing saying nobody wants a Pokemon game in 2025 to look like a Xenoblade game.
No, I agree. That's true. Shout out to Philly Beats You. That's true. I wouldn't want a Nintendo Pokemon game to look like this, but I feel like the example that people are bringing up is that there's no way that Pokemon games look like this and they run like shit. And then we have Monolith making games looking like this and it runs flawlessly. I have never had frame rate dips when I played Xenoblade games. That's the thing. It's like when I played Scarlet and Violet, mad frame rate dips. But if I played Xenoblade and I'm in these immersive giant worlds full of monsters, creatures all over the place, no lag. I have never experienced lag in Xenoblade games, I'm gonna be honest. Zazu, have you experienced lag?
Oh right. I forgot to mention that the deed has been done. Link.
What deed? Oh, you got the platinum? Is that the deed that you're talking about? You say you line out of your ass? Bro, honestly, oh my God, you got the platinum.
Let's go, Miniature Crown Master! Eastward Wings! Let's go!
You got the platinum.
A Miniature Crown Master.
Right there, beautiful.
And... bam! Let's go!
Oh, that animation looks nice.
Wings. Woo!
Nah, you went crazy. You went crazy. You got the whole platy, bro. I hope the DLC, if we do get some in the future, comes with separate not platinums, but separate trophies and some DLCs. Because sometimes some games do it, some games don't do it. But I hope that they do it. That's a W. That's a W. That's a W. Oh, Zazu, what Xenoblade game you experienced lag in? Like, I'm genuinely right now trying to think of what Xenoblade game gave me lag. And I don't remember any lag in Xenoblade 1. I don't remember any lag in Xenoblade 2. You said X and 3. Ah. I didn't finish 3. And I never played X. So I didn't run across it.
I want a Pokemon game that at least looks as good as Digimon Story, which is crazy to say since Pokemon Company got 10x the budget of whatever Bandai Namco gave their devs.
You said I want a Pokemon game that at least looks as good as Digimon Story, which is crazy since Pokemon Company got 10 times the budget. Bro, yo, Pokemon Company has infinite money. And we're not even talking about like the video game aspect of Pokemon. We're talking about just the TCG. The TCG, they're making bank off that shit. They're making bank off of glittery cardboard cards, bro. They're making bank off that shit. So you said 3 was absolutely egregious. I never got to finish 3. So I never got to experience lag yet because I didn't get to finish 3. X, I never got to play. So maybe when I continue playing 3, I can see where the laggy parts start popping up because I haven't necessarily really seen anything crazy in 3. Have you ever considered that maybe Game Freak sucks at coding their games? Then, hey, then give it to somebody else, bro. Let somebody else work on the game or at least get help. Get help.
And I actually agree with him, but I don't agree with him that that's the point that people are making.
Yes. You see, look, he's getting down to what I'm saying. The point that we're not making is that we want games to look like Xenoblade. We're just saying this is the power that the Switch can get to and how beautiful games could look on the Switch, but Game Freak is not making it to that point. Game Freak is making the shit look basic as shit and it looks like ass.
So let's talk about it. Hi, I'm I'm Scootish. You guys probably don't know me because I don't know if a lot of people watch my channel. But I'm a Twitch streamer. I play a lot of...
Yo, I already like him, bro. My man got a Diddy Kong fit. Yo, Donkey Kong fit. Chat, tell me where I could buy something like this. I want to buy a Donkey Kong suit. I fuck with Donkey Kong, bro.
Video games. I like Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I have a lot of Pokemon plushies. I play Pokemon
Amazon?
a lot. I've actually been replaying a lot of the Pokemon games on my Twitch channel, so you should go check out twitch.tv/Scootish right now, and that would be great. And also, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks. Cool. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of the videos. And we're going to start by talking about Monolith Software, who, you know, is known for making Xenoblade and all these other games.
Xenosaga? Bro, that was that one core crystal that took me almost a week of opening crystals to get. The Cosmos? Bro, couldn't Xenoblade and Sakurai sue the fuck out of Xenosaga for taking their shit? They even stole the beginning of their shit. Xeno?
Games that I'm putting behind me or around me, right here. Oh, wow.
Cosmos.
They made that game? I love that game. That game's crazy. I didn't know they made that game. So I think a lot of fans always bring up Monolith Soft because Monolith Soft is this company that knows just how to get the right oomph out of Nintendo's hardware to make games look truly amazing.
Yes.
Expansive worlds with gorgeous stories, beautiful music.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Look at these environments that he's shown in the background. There's no way that the Switch is running this shit and it looks this good, bro.
And everything looks lush, serene, incredible. Like, look at Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii, and you're like, oh, for a Wii, you know, that looks pretty gosh darn good. But then compare it to what it looks like on the gosh darn Switch. Oh my god. That giant monkey's on the Nintendo Switch? Whoa.
The immovable Gonzalo. I don't like that bitch.
Oh. Just a couple days ago, this world was shown from Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is originally a Wii U game. They halved the size of it for the Nintendo Switch remaster that's coming out, and it looks better, more expansive, with no loading zones whatsoever, and you're just gliding through this giant open world. It blows my mind that a game on the Switch can look like that.
That Xenosaga? No way, you flying in like you're like in like a Gundam ship?
Just gliding through this giant open world.
What? And he said no loading zones? Cap.
It blows my mind that a game on the Switch can look like that. Meanwhile, in comparison, Pokemon struggles to even run in Scarlet and Violet. Don't worry, little guy. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Ever since the Nintendo Switch came out, Pokemon has kind of struggled in a really fascinating way. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I thought, are the best looking games on the Nintendo Switch. No notes. If they gave me that every single time...
I agree. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, I think looked really good. And I think even shiny hunting in that game looked good. The Pokemon popping up in the overworlds looked good. There were some Pokemon that you could use that could pop up in the overworld with you. It looked good. I thought this game looked good. And now I know somebody in the chat gonna be like, that's just your Gen 1er talking, you goddamn Gen 1 and bitch. Your favorite Pokemon is probably Charizard, you piece of shit Dominican. Bro, the game looked good, bro.
I'd fall in love. I love how the games look. I love how the games play. I like throwing the Pokeball with the Joy-Con. I enjoyed it. I don't know. It's fun. Sue me. Arrest me. But make it sexy.
Hey.
But then after Sword and Shield, it just missed the mark.
Man, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. Yo, it looked like I booted up in a Rec Room lobby, bro. This shit looked like it's something out of Rec Room, bruh.
There were so many weird animations of just Pokemon just walking to make a full circle, and it looks really weird, kind of visually a mess, and it doesn't look super good, to be quite honest. And for a company that's valued at almost $100 billion with a B, it shouldn't...
Look, no matter what, chat, I don't like the fact that people in the chat is like, hey, it kinda looks nice. Fuck that shit. Pokemon Company got billions and billions and billions of dollars. You can make your games look way fucking better. There's no excuse, bro. There's no fucking excuse. It's like I would get it if they were kind of broke and they trying their hardest, and it's a small dev team. No, bro, they fucking rich, bro.
Look like that. I was given hope when Pokemon Legends Arceus came out and Pokemon...
Yo, Legends of Arceus, in my honest opinion, I had a lot of fun with this game. And it's funny because when I was re-looking at my VODs of me playing this game, I was laughing a lot at like the shit that I was doing in this game, bro. I'll never forget the time when I used the Roar of Time on a goddamn Stantler that tackled me. I eviscerated that damn Stantler. Not Stantler. Yeah, it is Stantler.
Popped in, and all of a sudden
Arceus was fun.
A massive open world that you could run around. You see it, you can go to it, you can climb it.
You
can
say you
ride
ain't beat the
Pokemon
final
to it,
boss?
You can catch a Pokemon in it, you can battle a Pokemon on it. It was awesome. That game's sick. I love Legends Arceus. The graphics still leave a lot to be desired. There's still a lot of pop-in. There's still a lot of lag on the monsters when you're really far away. You can see like a 2 FPS Staravia flying around. I'm worried about them. Do they need a vet? Do they need a Pokemon doctor? And then Scarlet and freaking Violet happened. Legends Arceus was so good. It was almost the perfect Pokemon game, and then just everything broke, everything lags. You take a step and the world almost falls apart around you. You might fall through the ground, you might fall through the world, and the world looks flat and muddy, and the colors are not vibrant and bright at all, and it's not lush. It's almost completely barren. It's baffling. It is a baffling video game. The games are so riddled with so many bugs and different problems that many content creators just did glitch runs. My favorite video is this Point Crow video of just every glitch that he managed to do in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. He beat the game by doing glitches and workarounds because the game was so incredibly broken. Again, 98.9 billion.
Oh, that's broken. No way. Was he on like a... He was on the edge of the cliff, threw the Pokeball at the Pawmi, engaged in battle, and then his character teleported onto the land. That's insane. I didn't even know you could do that.
This game. So it seems natural when you're a Nintendo fan and you play all these games, you say, hey, Monolith Soft should make Pokemon. I think that's being incorrectly translated to Monolith Soft should make a Pokemon game that looks exactly like Xenoblade.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that is not what these comparisons are saying at all.
Yes, exactly.
And I think it's saying Monolith Soft should help work
Yes.
on Pokemon, and it's something that they've done a lot. Here's just like a list of things that they've done. They've worked on Super Smash Bros. Brawl, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Animal Crossing New Leaf, Pikmin 3, Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds.
Chat, I'm gonna be honest. Every one of these games that he's saying, I genuinely enjoyed them, and I didn't even know that Monolith worked on them shits. Brawl, I literally was just glazing Brawl yesterday saying, bro, this game hit so fucking different. I didn't know Monolith worked on this game. New Leaf was my favorite Animal Crossing game. And then when we got to New Horizons, I always kept on comparing in my head New Horizons compared to New Leaf and how much better New Leaf was compared to New Horizons. I never got to play Pikmin 3. I gotta start Pikmin 2. Skyward Sword, loved this fucking game. I fucking love Skyward Sword. A Link Between Worlds, if you haven't played this shit, gas. Fucking gas. I love this game. I think I 100%ed this shit just because I love this shit so fucking much. Happy Home Decorator, I didn't play it though.
Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, where you design a happy, healthy home, and then they helped on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Then
they did Breath of the Wild, even though Breath of the Wild had its limitations, and I do shit on it still, that there are some areas that are a little barren. Breath of the Wild basically paved the way to all these new fucking games that came out, aka Genshin Impact. I don't care. I'm shooting one in the dark. Withering Waves, any open world gacha game that came out after this game, they all copied Breath of the Wild and shit. Splatoon 2 even copied Breath of the Wild. Fuck it, I said it. Fuck it.
on Splatoon 2.
They worked on Splatoon 2? Bro, and Splatoon 2 was like my favorite Splatoon. Bro, Splatoon 2 was so gas compared to Splatoon 3. Like, Splatoon 3 was a fucking disappointment in my honest opinion when I think about it in hindsight compared to Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 was fucking gas. I did not know that they worked on Splatoon 2.
Then they helped on Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then Splatoon 3,
Yo,
and then Legend of Zelda Tears of the Freaking...
They did Tears of the Kingdom too? Splatoon 3, I ain't gonna lie, was lacking. Splatoon 2, alone, the Splatoon 2 Splatfests were 1,000,000 times better than Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 Splatfest was fucking dog water, bro.
Kingdom! None of those games look like Xenoblade! And I also don't want a Pokemon game to look like Xenoblade Chronicles anyway. We already have a couple of examples of the real world or like realistic graphics mixed.
You said Monolith carrying the Switch. Look, I did not know that Monolith was doing that much work. But here's my thing now. Now that we're getting the Switch 2 and Monolith is still helping Nintendo with a bunch of stuff, it kind of gets me excited to see like what is Monolith going to help Nintendo make and how good are these games going to look on the Switch 2 with the more processing power that the console has. I'm just looking forward to the future with Nintendo. I just hope Nintendo doesn't, fumble shit.
With Pokemon, and I'm going to be quite honest, I don't think it particularly works well. I think the easiest example is Detective Pikachu. I think that movie is nightmare fuel. I can't rewatch it because I am terrified of everything in it. Just look at Charizard. They made Charizard look malnourished and looks like he has eczema, and I have eczema. It didn't make me feel stronger because I saw myself emulated in Charizard. It just made me like concerned for him. Don't even get me started on Mewtwo. Oh my god, why is he's always wet?
He's disgusting. I said this already. Mewtwo had teeth. Mewtwo had fucking teeth.
Oh my god, why is he
Look, he has fucking teeth. It's disgusting. Oh my god, get this disgusting creature away from me. Yes, and I agree with what he's saying. Why does he look wet?
They took away his breedable hips.
Thank you.
always wet and like I get that he was in a test tube, but like their designs weren't designed for the realism of the real world. I don't want to see Pokemon like that. I want to see the cute little blob guys. Like I like them being like smooth and like buttery, you know? And I want that. And then on the other end, there's Pal World, a Pokemon clone video game. It's kind of like a spoof because the Pokemon can wield real world guns. Like look at this little monkey guy that has a gun. I forget his name, but I played Power World and I had him and he had a gun. That wears off in like 5 minutes. Like the novelty of seeing the cute, animated, smooth guys wielding a gun. There's like a dissonance when two art styles don't match one another. And I feel like when you put the cute little guys in the real world, they don't look like they fit. And that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing Power World. I just got bored of it because nothing fit in the game together. The buildings didn't look like they belonged in the same video game as the Pals did, or their Pokemon. Let's be damn well honest. And they just look out of place. They just don't fit. That's how it would be like if Xenoblade made a Pokemon game in Xenoblade, and they wouldn't make a cool looking outfit. They would just look like a toddler that was told to go to their room by their dad and put on clothes, and the dad is like, what the fuck are you wearing? And the toddler's like, I don't know, I'm 6, what am I supposed to wear? And the dad's like, well, I don't have the brain power to deal with this. All right, let's go to your baseball game, scamp. But back to the point, I don't think Monolith Soft would do a bad job at assisting Game Freak in creating a new game. And all this kind of came to be because, as I said earlier, they showed us the new trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA, a game that was announced a year ago, and we were like, oh, they haven't said anything about it for a year.
Exactly. And everybody was like, yo, if they reveal this shit gonna look gas. Also, people were like, yo, this shit gonna be on the Switch too, so you know this shit gotta look better. Don't get me wrong. Yes, it does look better than Scarlet and Violet. But in my honest opinion, every time I look back at the footage of this game, it looks like what Scarlet and Violet was supposed to look like. That's my take. That's my take. And it also does look like a mobile game. Some people were saying online that it looks like a mobile game that you could just download in the App Store. And I'm like, kind of true.
Surely they have something pretty big for us now. I mean, I filmed my reaction. Immediately, I was like, yeah, it's okay, buddy. Yeah, it doesn't get better, buddy. Now, I want to be very clear. I was upset with how it looked. I'm not upset with anything of the game. I want to be very clear. The game looks good. It looks fun. There's a whole battle mechanic where you run around the battlefield and you have to shout your command to the Pokemon, and then the Pokemon does it. And you can see like a little tracer going down on the field to see how long your command takes to get to your Pokemon until it uses its move. It's just like the anime. It's really freaking awesome. My problem...
I don't know why I feel like that's going to break the game somehow. But I mean, like, I don't know, dude. And then I feel like people are just going to spam AoE moves that have huge hitboxes. Because it's like, if I use Water Gun and then it just goes like on a single streamline shot, and then I'm like, let me just use a move that has a giant hitbox all the time. I don't know, bro. We're going to have to see, bro. We're going to have to see. You said, I just hope it runs at 25 frames per second. We're going to see, man.
Is that the environments look bad. Because I saw the same problems as Scarlet and Violet. And if you really look at any of the buildings surrounding your character in a massive city, everything just looks flat on the building. I know the game's not out yet. I understand. But I don't expect them to fix it. I think what they're showing us is what we're getting, and that's that.
Yes, I agree. This is most certainly damn near the final product that we're gonna get, because I have no hope. Like, I feel like they're gonna release this the way that it is, and then it's gonna be like, fuck.
Otherwise, why would they show us this? Maybe I'm wrong, but why is everything flat? Just look at this first little shot with Chikorita and Bunnelby. Look.
Nah, look at the building right here. Oh no, it's the one behind my face cam. Hold on. This shit back here, flat. This shit is a JPEG on a fucking wall, my dude. Like I know what he's talking about. It's literally a JPEG on a wall. Like, you start realizing when you really start looking around, and then it's just like, oh, come on, bro. Oh.
Look at like the little building right next to Bunnelby's eyes. They're so big. That's supposed to be a balcony. They just don't protrude when we look at them from the outside world for whatever freaking reason. If anyone tried to step off onto that balcony, they would fall off and die in Paris, the city of love. You would die if you walked out on that balcony. There's no balcony. It's paper thin. But there's a guardrail. The guardrail's paper thin too. You'd fall off of it, dumbass. There's like a few...
Bro, and still no voice acting. Oh my...
tufts of grass that are large and rising up and billowing in the wind. There's improvement. They're doing something. You know what I'm noticing while I'm talking? I'm noticing Pokemon has nailed all the character designs. I think the characters in this game...
They look nice. Don't get me wrong. I like how the characters look. I like how they look. They don't look bad.
Look great. And what I'm realizing now, what the secret sauce that Monolith Soft has, is that it treats the world as a character. Ooh. And I think Pokemon needs...
I like that. I like that he said that. Monolith treats the world like a character, aka the same sauce that Game Freak gives the characters, they don't give it to the world. But Monolith treats the characters both. You said the what? AZ, a terrorist, running a hotel. Who the hell is Oz? Zawardo.
Needs help with this, because right here's the first wild area in the game. It's denoted by the number 1. I'm just assuming that it's the first one in the game. Sue me if it's not. If I swear to God, if they start with 0, just so I'm wrong, you guys can skin me alive. This is where the Pokemon will actually be and run around, and where you can have wild battles, and possibly where all the trainer battles.
Yo, I remember somebody on Twitter was saying, like, yo, imagine like we're stuck in the city and we can't leave the city. All the Pokemon are just going to be in the city, in the city.
Battles will happen. We are in Wild Area 1, and it's just a city street.
It's just a city street. Oh, I never realized that. Oh, no.
With a car. It's like, all right, go crazy. There's like 2 guys. This looks awful. It looks boring. And I don't think I've ever looked at a Xenoblade game or a Monolith Soft game or any of the games that they helped on and looked at a biome and said, this is...
Yo, I hate Tears of the Kingdom. I hate jumping down those holes. Jumping down those black holes, I hate... Yo, every time I do it, I clench my butt cheeks. I hate jumping down those fucking holes, bro.
Boring. Even in Animal Crossing, when I made a desert wasteland of my island, I never thought to myself, this looks boring. Animal Crossing has this art style where it makes everything calm and serene. Because right now the wild area is a street and a car. And like a table and chairs. What's fantastical about this? What world of whimsy am I in? It's just a city street. Now, I don't know how Monolith Soft could help, but I think for one thing, what they could do is they could change the textures around.
The art style. They could kind of spruce up the art style, put a bit more color. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, that background, this shit is bland, bro.
Make it look a little bit nicer, spruce it up, give some elevations, add some potholes, add some little cracks in the road. You know, not make it like a just clean pavement that has never been broken or sinned upon in life. Sins happen on pavement all the time. People speed. Is speeding a sin? Breaking a law is a sin. Speeding's a sin. And I know
breaking a law is not a sin. You know why? Because breaking the law is a construct made by humans, just like money. Money is fake. Money doesn't even really exist. It's just made up by a bunch of motherfuckers that just like spawned on Earth and was like, hey man, let's put monetary value on pieces of fucking paper. That shit don't even exist. Also, time is just a construct. You think that me looking at the sun, time is passing? Man, fuck that shit.
The fact that the Earl version of Lumios, which is Paris, has the underground catacombs will most likely not be in Tsar is actually lame.
You say, I mean, also is religion? What you trying to say, Electric? Hold on. What you trying to say, bro? You trying to say my God's not real, Electric? What you trying to say, Electric? What you trying to say, Electric? Get over here. Electric, say that shit again. Electric, say that shit again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. He's AI generated? Oh, man.
Know what you're thinking. Why does any of this matter? I just want to catch the little guys. And deep down, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's Pokemon. It's entertainment. I just think if you're about a $100 billion company and your company owns another company called Monolith Soft that makes really good environments.
Exactly. Then just let Monolith help, if anything.
You guys can come together.
Yeah.
And kiss and merge your experience world building, not only in your own style, but matching other games' styles and matching your great IP and form like the ultimate world and ultimate game and make it just really good and really fun for everyone. So when people are doing the Pokemon X Monolith Soft comparison, they're not saying Monolith Soft should take over making Pokemon games or making a Pokemon game in a realistic Xenoblade style setting. No, what they're saying is that Monolith Soft is a great support developer and Pokemon fans deserve more than the style and looking games that they're getting.
Yes.
I'm gonna get eaten up alive by Pokemon fans, I think, for that take.
You not? No, you not, bro. You're not gonna get eaten out alive. And you know what? I'll be in the front lines with you, defending you, because what you're saying is true. What you're saying is true, bro.
I don't know. I am a Pokemon fan, and I want a better looking game. I feel like we deserve a better looking game. We deserve a game that actually runs. So, I hope I cleared up that misconception. Maybe it's not a misconception. Maybe people are just bad faith and just hate Pokemon and want Pokemon to fail. I'm choosing to look at it like, no.
I'm on his side. He said he's choosing to look at it like, no, we can see the full potential Pokemon can go, but they're like high key limiting themselves. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nintendo has to do something with Game Freak. Game Freak needs help. That's it. That's the bottom line, and Stone Cold said so. Thank you, Dilkun. Yeah, Game Freak just needs help. They need help with their games, bro. Like, they can't keep doing this goofy-ass shit.
We just want games to run better in 2025 and moving forward for Pokemon.
On God, bro, because ain't no way Legends of Za comes out in the Switch 2. If I see a singular frame rate dip, if I see a single frame rate dip, if I see a single Pokemon move from whatever frames it was moving before to fucking... Bro, I'm gonna scream, bro. I'm gonna scream. I better not see no Sunflora moving on some... like, come on, nah, dude. You said I'ma still play it though. Caught? Hell no, bro. You know what? I have a better chance of stealing it from some kid outside if I see them playing the goddamn game. And you know Nintendo's gonna charge $70 for that piece of shit, bro. 70 doubloons. Hell no.
If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong in the comments. Let me know, and I'll talk about it more later. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Good video. What the hell was that? I'm not gonna lie. I like that. I like that video content creation format where they're in front of a green screen.
You don't have to watch